Hi everyone, I hope that you all are doing well. As you know by the title, today we're gonna talk about the topic body image, and I asked you over on my Instagram and Snapchat to ask me questions regarding a few topics, and I just think a lot of you got really confused and there were just questions from all over the place. So how I am planning to do this video is by just sitting here in front of you all and just talking about the things which I think is important to convey. So according to me, body image is one thing that no matter what walks of life you come from, where do you live, what is your upbringing, I think so at the end of the day we all have struggled with body image somewhere or the other in our life. And today I just wanted to make a video to just shed some light on this topic, because on a day-to-day basis subconsciously we just say things which should not be said, and a person who's dealing with negative body image issues can be triggered, and then a lot of things which accompany negative body image are triggered, like depression or anxiety or eating disorder. So first what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna search body image definition, what Google has to say about body image. It says body image is the perception that a person has of their physical self and the thoughts and feelings that result from that perception. The feelings can be positive, negative, or both, and are influenced by individual and environmental factors. I think so the definition is very loud and clear. And so most of us don't realize, but when we are growing up, most of us pick things subconsciously, and that really leads to you having a positive body image or a negative body image. And I have honestly not seen a lot of videos on body image, and I think so it's so important to talk about body image and having a healthy body image, because it saves us from eating disorders or even mental illness in the long run. On the other hand, people who are dealing with negative body image tend to feel isolated. They get this feeling of depression, they have low self-esteem, they try to starve themselves. And thinking about all of this just made me want to record this video. So I've done my homework. I have some points that I've written down, and I really want to share it with you all. If you have anything that you want to add, please let me know in the comments below, because as much as I love reading your comments, I think so we can just help each other out, because it is such a sensitive topic and we all just need to talk about it openly, especially here in India, where I think so body image issues really start at your home. Like people don't realize, but they'll just say, oh, you're so thin, just put on some weight, or you're so chubby, oh my god, you've so much of acne. And I think so it's really important to go back to our roots and just see where the fault really is. Which brings me to my very first point, that society's benchmark of being perfect. We are living in a society where beauty plays a huge part of our lives, and a person's perception to their own beauty may not correspond with the society standards. So I just want you to understand that you don't owe anyone pretty, beautiful, any of these terms. You don't owe it to anybody. I think so when it comes to body image, it really affects the two major end of the spectrum, which is somebody who is underweight or somebody who's overweight. Now take me as an example. I have been chubby all my life, and that has brought in a lot of criticism in my life. But you know what? I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe them a perfect body, a perfect smile, or me being perfect. I don't want to fit into our society's benchmark of anything. As long as I am comfortable in my skin, why does anybody else has to just put in their words where they're not even required? It is so important for us to understand that we don't owe anybody anything. We're talking about society in general, but if we move it a little closer, which will be our friends and families, and I think so many times our parents or our friends, they don't realize that they're saying things which should not be said, and you know, when you're saying something without realizing it, it can trigger the other person. At times, I remember when I was in school, I have said some things which should not have been said, and yes, I'm gonna raise my hand up and I will say that yes, I have been that person who has just said things without really realizing things, especially to my friends. We all do this subconsciously. We all, you know, just say ki, oh my god, you've put on so much of weight, or why aren't you gaining weight, you look so thin, look at your thighs, or you know, why are you wearing deep neck, you don't even have lady lumps, or like, why are you wearing this tight top, your boobs look massive in them. And I think so subconsciously we've just said things which just should not be said, and there is always a polite way to put things. For example, if somebody is really concerned about you, they will put things in a more better way rather than just throwing it at you. Then moving on to the second point, which I think is very important, that is social media or media in general. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with images, but what we don't realize is that we're seeing the same type of body over and over and over again. And in reality, nobody looks like that. I think so media has also played a huge role in negative body image. Pictures that we see every day in magazines, billboards, or even Instagram, they have been retouched in some or the other way. And I just want you to understand this, that nobody looks like that in real life. When I just think about it, it just concerns me so much that a young girl who's just growing up, she's just started to bloom, and she looks at these images and she looks at herself in the mirror, and then she realizes that I don't look anything like that. And then it's just a vicious cycle of that girl not accepting her body because she does not look like anything that she sees on television, magazines, billboards, or even Instagram nowadays. So I think so we just need to stop this, like especially when I see articles about what the perfect eye should look like, or the perfect bum, or the perfect body, perfect nose, perfect hair, and it's just a never-ending list of things, and that is not healthy. In reality, nobody is perfect, which brings to my next point, that nobody's perfect. No matter who it is, we all have a set of insecurities. It's very important for us to remind ourselves that it's okay to have flaws. I think so, because we don't see acne, stretch marks, pigmentation, hair fall, we don't see that mainstream. So if we have something like this, we just feel that we don't fit in or something is wrong with us, whereas nothing is wrong with you. But in reality, we all have flaws and we all are in this together. If I give my example, I have stretch marks, I have acne. I was made fun of while growing up because I was too hairy, but guess what? Now I wax. For me, it has taken a long time to reach a place where I have accepted myself and I genuinely love myself. We just need to remind ourselves that our perfections and our imperfections together, they make you who you are. They make you an individual, and it's okay to have flaws. Which brings me to my next point, that is, beauty is not skin deep. Beauty is a state of mind, not a state of body. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you see more of imperfections than perfections, I think so it's time for you to just take it a notch back. Just sit down, write 10 positive things about you, and just start from there. Because if you want the other person to see yourself as a confident young lady, I think so it's very important for you to feel that first. So I just want you to look into the mirror and just feel confident and comfortable in your skin. And when you start feeling good about yourself and who you are as a person, you just carry yourself with this air of confidence, acceptance, openness, and that in whole will just make you beautiful. My next point is surround yourself with positive people. So we often neglect this, but it is so important to have yourself surrounded with positive, uplifting people in your life. If you have people in your life who are constantly nagging, who are constantly trying to bring you down, it's time for you to cut off and let go of those people, because you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. I just keep on saying this, but if a person cannot bring in anything good into your life, if a person is always weighing you down with all the negativity, I think so it's time for you to just let go of that person. No matter who it is, you need to let go of that person. But I know at times it's difficult to, you know, let go of some people. So then you just need to be honest and you just need to confront them that, look, I don't owe you anything. This is my body and I'm really comfortable in my body. So if I decide to change anything, that will probably be because I want to do it, not because you are telling me to do it. So yeah, I think so if you have a conversation like this with someone, they will probably never say anything to you ever again. So it's important to surround yourself with positive people, because if you accepted your body and you extremely comfortable with it, but then you have people who completely accept you and love you the way you are, so that will just let go of all your inhibitions and it will tame your body image issues also. Moving on to my last point, which is changes. Now, if there is something that is really bothering you from a very long time, I would say try to change it. And when you're trying to change things, don't just change things drastically. Don't just go on those diets and like starving yourself, because it is again not healthy. You will starve yourself for a particular period of time, you will reduce weight, and then when you start eating normal again, you will just gain it all back. Rather than doing all of this, try to make conscious decisions like do yoga or running, skipping, go to the gym, swimming, whatever makes you happy. Or like try to change your eating habits. So for example, if you're eating out every other day, try to make it like once a week. Try to make subtle lifestyle changes in your life, and I'm sure they will just go a long way. So that is it with all of the information that I had to give to you all and just talk to you all about it. I really hope that you all enjoyed the video. I tried to include a lot of points and just speak my heart out. If you want to correct me or if you want to add anything, please let me know in the comments below, because I would just love a conversation going in the comments below. So I'm gonna go for now, and I will see you all next Sunday. Bye bye, take care. Mwah.